Bedford Stones here, folks. Today I'm showing you this Helinox cafe table.
Hit it.
This table is compact, lightweight, made to the highest standards, and it's ideal for lightweight car camping. So this is how the Helinox cafe table looks when it's packed up. About 61 centimeters by 61 centimeters and about 10 centimeters in depth here, and weighs a bit over 4 kilos in total. Comes in this handy carry bag, which has got this strap over the top here. You can always put that over your shoulder if you like. Zip it across the top. It's a nylon carry bag. So to open it up, there's a little stud there just to keep the handles together. Zip across the top here and we'll pull everything out that's inside. So this is the tabletop. And we've got secured in here the legs which go in underneath. Now the strap has a couple of uses. We've just put it around the legs here to keep it secure, but take that off and just put it aside. I'll show you a bit more on what else you can use that for shortly. Now these are DAC aluminium poles here and all secure. I think it's a nylon or a really high quality sort of material in here where everything joins up, and feet on the bottom. Now Helinox stuff is made to a really high quality. I've got some Helinox chairs and I'm really pleased with them. I'm not going to make any hide the fact that it's not cheap products by any means, but it's certainly worth the money that you spend for it. Now we just put all these legs together like this. So we've got 4 long sections here. Now if we have a close look at each of these knuckles here, we can see that they've got 2 arrows on it. Arrow this side and arrow this side. So this arrow points this way, this arrow points this way, which just means we spin the leg as per the arrow. Spin it around, do the same with this one here. And we do that all the way around until all 4 legs are at an angle like this. Now we've got a top and a bottom here. So this is the bottom with the rounded feet there. So that goes this way up. We push that down just to make sure they're all locked in place. As you can see on top here, we've got these little lugs here. Now they line up with the tabletop. So we now grab the tabletop and we can see on here, this has got little holes here. Now these holes line up with these studs here. So we lay it on top there and these just push into place, pops into place. Go to each corner and you might just need to just keep stretching the legs to their full extent so that each one lines up. So we can see it hasn't quite lined up there. So just tension it and pop it in place. Last one, pop it in place, and that's the table set up. Now that strap that I mentioned before, you can actually use these holes here on the side, feed the strap through like this, and you've got a little carry handle. So if you wanted to carry this around the campsite or make it easier to carry the tabletop by itself without having to pinch it with your hand, you've got a little carry handle there. Now set up, the table is 68 centimeters high, top to bottom here, and the tabletop 60 centimeters, sorry, by 60 centimeters. The legs at the bottom are within the confines of the table here, so you don't need to allow extra for those legs. In terms of material, they call this just a laminate top. Now it's kind of hard to see, but laminate to me often means timber, but this isn't a timber, it's almost like a plastic with a laminate on top. So it feels like a really durable material, and if you're going to get this wet, it's not going to expand. So when they say laminate, don't be concerned and think it's MDF or anything like that. It's a top quality material that Helinox use. Their engineering materials are second to none, so you're getting a really high quality tabletop here. Now stability of the table, Helinox give this a 50 kilogram weight rating. So I can wobble it around a little bit, and if we look at the feet first of all, because we don't have a hoop section, each of these feet is individual. If you've got this on uneven ground, you can kind of spin this around to get a nice level spot and have all 4 feet on the ground at any given time. And there's a little bit of flex in it as well. So by the time you put it down, put some weight on top, you get all 4 feet on the ground. It makes it nice and sturdy. You probably would never actually put 50 kilos on top of it, but that's what they rate it to if you need to. So I've got a technical test tools here. If I put that on there and give it a bit of a wobble, give you an idea of how that might sort of shake around. No different than any other camp table really. Being smaller, obviously you could knock it over, but that's just how it is with a smaller table. But for the size of the table, how compact it is, and how much space it gives you on top, it's actually really sturdy for its design. Now I want to show you a little bit on the engineering, because this is by no means a cheap table, but it's really functional and really well made, as are all Helinox products. So this little lug here that sits in the corner here, you might sort of think, oh, that's going to get looser and looser over time, but it's actually made of a plastic around the outside with like a rubber. So that little round bit in the middle is a rubber. So as you push this on and off, it's actually the rubber that's pushing these plastic lips out so that it secures over the top. So when we do this, they click in and the rubber pushes them back out over the top. So it's a really positive, secure connection there with the tabletop. And if I take this off now, starting to pack it up, so we just pop all 4 corners out there, just push it on top. It's a little bit of force to get that open, but doable by anyone. It's not overly difficult, so we'll just put that aside for now. And I just want to show you how this is made up in here. So we've got these nylon, or the nylon 66, this is called hubs here, which have got a metal screw that goes through to this central, most likely aluminium. I would say they don't specify what that is. This is definitely DOC aluminium here. In the middle here it's probably aluminium, but it's really well made. I'm just going to flip that over so you can see underneath as well. You can see it's a nice metal hub there that all of these screw into, and all of these legs just pivot on there. So it is a really well made product. So to pack this up, we just straighten all these legs up again so they sit all level with each other, and then we grab we can see this end here where the connection is, which is on the foot end. We fold them backwards over this way for each one, and if we like, we could grab that strap off the tabletop now and secure them if we liked, but I'm going to leave it on the tabletop because it does make carrying this tabletop around a fair bit easier. You could actually pack that separately in your car by itself if you liked, and have them separately as well. I'll grab the bag here and put the tabletop in first, and then the legs just sit down in front of it. So plenty of room. It's an oversized bag. You could store other things in this bag if you like. There's heaps of room inside there. This just tucks in down the bottom. It's the same length as the bag, so lies down the bottom there. So you've still got all this space in here as well, so you could actually fit another chair in there, and probably be a perfect option would be to use the cafe chair, which is the same as this one behind me here, which is actually designed to go with this cafe table. It's slightly higher. Got another video on that one. And that will tuck in there, and it does make it a little bit tight to do this up. The zip's a little firm around the corners here, but it's certainly functional. Gets caught on the strap there, so if you remove the strap, it'll do up there a whole lot easier. But that fits in there pretty easily. You could fit another chair in there if you like, and then you've got 2 cafe chairs and the cafe table, so picnic for 2, all in a bag. Grab a picnic basket and you're good to go. That is the Helinox cafe table. By no means a cheap table, but made with the highest quality products with the finest engineering. I've got Helinox products in my camp setup and I love them. I haven't been able to break them, and I've used them over and over and over again. So they're a worthwhile investment. You can check these out online at snowies.com.au, where you find them at our lowest prices every day. But if you do have any questions, let us know down in the comments below. You can subscribe to our channel and you'll get all of the latest and greatest information, or check out some other cool Helinox products like these ones down here.